It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1526, recorded July 9th, 2015. Print your part. This episode of the Giz Wiz is brought to you by Audible.com. To download a free audiobook of your choice, go to audiblepodcast.com/GizWiz. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, I am back from London. We got smart batteries, we got Moto Glow. What is it? A cleaning supply service for your car? Or a light bike? Find out next on the Giz Wiz!
It's the same dumb show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now, I hope you are ready for the Giz Wiz. And here is the Giz Wiz himself, Dick DeBartolo. How you doing, Dick?
Chad, how are you doing? How was your trip?
It was fantastic. I got back 2 days ago from my trip to London. Last episode was pre-recorded. It's been like 2 weeks since we sat down and recorded a Giz Wiz.
Yes. Well, you know, there are a lot of 4th of July activities here. What do they do in England on the 4th of July?
Nothing.
Except ignore us, right?
Right. They celebrate. It's called the Crumple.
The Crumple.
Yeah, and it's in remembrance of when they crumpled up the Declaration of Independence and threw it in the trash bin.
Nice.
Yeah,
they do that down the harbor?
Yeah, down at the harbor.
Oh, it's Crumple Day.
Crumple Day. Yep.
Crumple Day.
Right. Well,
now tell us, you were there for Minecon?
I was there for Minecon.
And did you host panels and?
Yeah.
Explain yourself.
Explain what is this? So Minecon is the biggest convention. We actually, in the opening ceremonies, Guinness Book of World Records came out and gave everyone, they gave Minecon a plaque that said it was the largest gaming convention about a single game. There's been other gaming conventions about developers or maybe a genre of games, but this is just one game, Minecraft, and a whole convention just about the single game, and it's the largest of its type.
Oh, okay.
What I did is I'm part of the gaming group Mindcrack, and so we had a booth there. So anytime I had free time, I go to the booth and I would sign stuff for people. And then I was on a live streaming panel talking about doing live content like we're doing right now. And I was on another panel with the Mindcrack group where there was 10,000 people who showed up at this event. Over 5,000 of them came to see our Mindcrack panel. So we had over half of the convention showed up for our panel on the main stage, which was really like crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And then we had a party. Our group had a party where you could buy a ticket, get into the party. It was at the Namco Funscape, which was right next to the London Eye. So it was funny. I kept seeing the London Eye.
Did you do that?
Yeah, I didn't get to ride the London Eye.
Oh.
But the queues. I learned all sorts of vocabulary. The queues were too long at the London Eye.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But it was right. I mean, the queue for the London Eye was here. The Namco Funscape was here, and it's a 3-story sort of like Dave and Buster's type feel, except for kids, not.
Do you realize I don't want to burst your bubble?
Yeah.
But I had heard that 4,000 of the 5,000 people who went to your panel thought they were on the line.
Yeah.
For the Ferris wheel.
For the Ferris wheel. Yeah.
Right. What is that thing called?
The London Eye. The London Eye.
Yeah. 4,000 thought they were.
Yeah.
But 3,999 of them stayed and said, You know what? We don't need the London Eye. This is better.
I was wondering why they all had binoculars with them at the panel. That was kind of felt like wasn't that far away. But we rented out this. We had 800 people show up to our party. There was free bowling, free games.
Oh my God!
Free bumper
Now,
cars.
were you involved in setting this up?
Yeah, yeah.
You are.
Some of
Oh
it.
my-
So our party was just us. That wasn't Minecon. That was just us renting out, a 3-story gaming thing. I stood there once it started. I was trying to help the merchandise table get set up with a payment system, and so
Right.
about 10 minutes into the event, one person asked for my autograph, and then someone got behind them, and so I started a line. 6 hours later, the event was over.
And you signed autographs for 6 hours?
Yes. Yes.
Holy cow!
Yes.
I'm very impressed.
Yes. That was insane. Milk the Rhino says, the London
Weird
Eye.
Al, when Weird Al was at Barnes and Noble, he only signed autographs for 5 hours. So you beat Weird Al.
Yeah, I mean, well, the thing is Weird Al probably had security.
Yeah, I think he did. I think he did.
Anyway, it
Actually,
was
the guys from Mad were his security, and we all left after 3 hours.
exactly.
So he was
we went
on
and got
his own.
coffees because that was just way too long of a wait. Yeah, anyway, it was just so much fun, and it is the convention for the stuff that I do because it's all Minecraft. I've been to PAX and stuff like that, but everyone is there for every sort of different game. At this convention, everyone is there for Minecraft. It's the thing that I
Wow.
play the most. It's the thing that I have a show OMG Craft about it. So it was very specifically targeted to the group of people who like to watch me on the internet. And it was just so much fun.
Well, it's great.
Thank you.
It's great. Yeah,
Thank you.
No, it's super.
Yeah. Let me think if there's any other fun stories. Oh, you know what? Oh! I'm so glad I thought about this. I
Yes,
totally
yes.
forgot about it. Let me see if I can find this. When I was in London, we were walking around. Let me see. This was the very first day that we were in London. I hope that I can find this. And I saw a car.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I found it. I can't believe that this happened. Okay, so this is me. We were walking around London. We're going from, I think, the Camden Lock Markets to a different place somewhere in London.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I only have it on my phone. I wasn't prepared. This is silly
Okay.
of me. But here we are, and hopefully, I'm going to grab my mic and kind of bring it over
Okay.
to this other side so you'll be able to hear.
Oh, it's a video.
It's a video.
Okay.
It's a video. Hey, Dick, I'm here in London, and look what I just found. The Giz Wiz car.
Oh,
There we are. So I found a car that was called the Giz Wiz.
do you know that man, this was long before you were co-hosting, and that man sent in a video, and it's a tiny little car, and he walked all around it, and he showed us all the little things, and he said, but I saved the best for last. I want to show you what this car is called. And it's Giz Wiz, it's Geewiz.
Yeah, I thought it was actually just G, just the letter G.
Oh, G. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find it. I just searched. Oh, there it is.
And
it is.
And I don't think they make it anymore, right? Or do they still?
I don't think they do either.
Yeah.
The one that I saw was very small.
Yeah. They were
And-
like smaller than a smart car.
Absolutely. We were laughing about how small it was, and a friend of mine, Pyro, is his username on the internet, saw it, and I was telling him about the Giz Wiz, and for some reason he was calling me the Giz Wiz, which was making me really frustrated because like, no, Dick P. Bartolo's the Giz Wiz, and you go, the Giz Wiz. And anyway, he saw it and was just like, the Giz Wiz. Like he was so happy that he spotted that, and then
Wow. I mean, that's the kind of thing that if you had enemies, they could just pick it up and put it pretty much anywhere, right?
yeah, oh
They could
yeah.
pick it up
I mean, that's the
and
type
put
of
it in
thing.
a fountain or pick it up and put it on the roof of someone else's car.
The equipment needed to pick up this type of car could be found at any Walmart, any Lyft,
or four guys.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a riot.
So anyway, I saw that and captured it.
Oh, it's great. It's
for
great.
us. Yes. Anyway, I had just a fantastic time in London. It was just great. Did you do anything? Sorry to.
You know what? I went to CE Week. It's kind of a mid-year mini consumer electronics show, maybe 90 to 100 booths, and several thousand people, as opposed to the. I think they released the final number from January CES. I think it was like 161,000 people went.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. CES is, you can't even move there anymore.
No, you can't.
So this mid-year thing's kind of fun. And I found a few things that we'll talk about on today's show.
Perfect. Anything else? I guess let's get into the gadgets, I guess.
Okay, so the first gadget is kind of, you and I both liked, and since you could remember names better than I, what was the AAA battery that you could buy that fit inside a AA battery?
Yes, it was a Kickstarter campaign.
Yes.
And
you sent me yours, and the software is just terrible.
Yes, it was a Bluetooth battery.
Yes, exactly. So the object was you took this AA battery, put it in a device, and what I wanted it for is, believe it or not, I have a mirrored ball on my ceiling.
Teracell.
That's it.
Teracell. And the thing is, to turn this battery-operated mirrored ball on and off, I have to get on a ladder. So I thought, I'll take out one AA battery, put this in, and it finds it for about 11 seconds. Yeah.
And then you hit start or stop, and it goes, cannot find battery.
Right.
Anyway.
Right. You can look at this is the software right here. You can kind of imagine how well made that software on that iPhone is. Just off of those few pixels.
And is that their current website? So
yeah.
It looks like they haven't done a lot with it.
No, I don't think they sold too many of them. I also remember very vividly that the whole battery contraption felt 3D printed.
That's interesting.
Very 3D printed.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, now we have an idea, and this seems like it's going to be more popular. And I'll tell you what it is, and then you can tell me your reaction to it. It's called Roost, the Roost battery. And what the Roost battery is, it's a 9-volt battery, also with a lot of electronics in it, but it's designed specifically for smoke detectors that take a 9-volt battery. And as I'm talking, we could run that. Actually, they have a little 1-minute video. Okay. So let's watch that, and then we can talk about it some more.
Looking to end that annoying smoke alarm chirp? Try Roost. It's not your average 9-volt battery. It's smarter. Roost transforms your current smoke alarm into a smart home device. Just like that. It lasts for more than 5 years and installs in minutes. No tools, no wireless hubs, no professionals needed. All you need is Wi-Fi and a smartphone. The free Roost app sends you alarm notifications wherever you are, even if you're away from home. You can use the Roost app to snooze false alarms and get back to business. By adding friends and family to your monitor list, you get the peace of mind that comes from knowing those you trust are also watching over your home. So rest assured, since Roost lets you know when the battery needs to be replaced, you'll be chirp-free in no time. The Roost Smart Battery. Simple, affordable, peace of mind.
Interesting.
Okay, so
there you
go. Sorry, that was the video started playing again.
Again,
I was shushing the video, not you.
No, that's okay. So there are a couple things about it I like. For example, that your phone will tell you when the battery is weak, so that you don't wake up at 3 in the morning. I had that the other day, and I have a lot of smoke alarms. Yeah. Smoke alarms that I have installed, and smoke alarms that I just showed on shows and are in boxes. And I thought I was going to go nuts before I could find out where the beeping thing was, and it turned out it was out in the hall. It wasn't even in my apartment.
Oh gosh.
Right. So I like the idea that it'll start telling you ahead of time when it's time to replace the battery. I like the fact that you can silence it from your phone and check the battery voltage from your phone without getting up on a ladder. So that's all done through their app. The thing about it alerts you no matter where you are, that really doesn't work unless you have neighbors that have a key or something who can go to your house and look in and say, you know, it must be a false alarm because I see no fire or anything.
Other than it saying that it's been activated, like, hey, it used a lot more power than it normally does, so the smoke alarm has been activated. Or maybe it has audio. It looks like it has an audio sensor in it, because when he programmed it, it sounded like the phone was making an audio thing, because he put it next to the phone as if to capture the speaker, and that would make a lot of sense, because if the smoke alarm goes off, that's really loud, and that's how the battery would know that the smoke alarm went off.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, see,
I don't know if this is true at all, but...
Well, you know what? They'll probably watch the show and they'll send us an email.
Right.
Also, what's neat about it is the price is not bad. It's $35. It'll run for 5 years, so it's $7 a year. But can you go back to that shot again?
Yeah.
And I'll show you. Is that the bottom of that battery? See the blue line around the battery? Right. That's the electronics. So what you do is you buy for $15 the 9-volt battery part that matches the electronics, and then you snap that bottom part back onto the Roost, and now you have another 5 years.
Oh, so you don't have to replace the whole. That's nice.
No, because the electronics are in that little takeoff part. But unlike the Feather Cell, you have to get the 9-volt from them because it's not quite the same length as a 9-volt, because they have to click on their electronics. But then, so the second 5 years, you're only talking about $3 a year for that.
Right.
And the same from then on.
Right.
So I thought it's a pretty decent idea, and it's shipping sometime in September. You can pre-order it. It is on Amazon again, just for pre-order. It's $35, and I think both Amazon and the Roost website you save a little money if you buy 2 of them. 2 for, I think it was $65.
Yeah, that's true.
But I thought it was a clever idea.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is a neat idea. This is kind of like the Internet of Things that we've been wanting to see, and that the battery is now a thing that's connected to the Internet, and it's going to let you know when something happens.
This is the Internet of connecting things that weren't connected to a thing before.
Exactly.
That can be connected to a thing now.
And it's interesting that they chose the battery for, instead of selling a fire alarm for however much money, they can sell a battery that makes the fire alarm smart, which is really kind of cool.
No, I think it's a good idea. Yeah. And that's why I think they'll do well, because how many smoke alarm detector things are out there? A lot.
And a lot of times the smoke detector has been, like in my apartment, it's been added by the apartment. I don't want to go up, remove a smoke detector from the wall, and put a new one on there just for a smart smoke detector. I think this is a great idea, great price point. I think this is a really cool gadget. Very good find.
Smart Roost battery. That was one. Now, the second one, I like this a lot. It's called Moto Glow. And in the intro, you said, what is Moto Glow? Oh, did you look at the picture yet?
I have not.
Okay. What do you think Moto Glow is?
I bet, this is seriously my best guess, is that it is a paint. You put it on the back of your motorcycle, and it's a glow paint that is reflective. That's my idea.
All right, well, you got part of it right. You got the motorcycle part right.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
No.
But the video will reveal all.
Perfect.
So here we go.
And there we go.
Dick Bartolo, Mads Medistrator, and the Giz Wiz. CE Week, mid-year, June. We're out to find new gadgets, and we already found something I like. It's pretty neat. If you ride a motorcycle, this is for you, safety-wise, and it's called Moto Glow. That's the packaging for it. But we're going to have Leslie here tell us exactly what Moto Glow does.
Hi. The Moto Glow is a motorcycle helmet safety light that brings your signal, braking, and running lights up to helmet height in real time.
Oh, that's smart.
It is an easy install, about a 15-minute install, and it again brings your turn signals up to helmet height. It has a transmitter, and that transmitter communicates wirelessly, and it has a rechargeable battery, and it'll run about 12 to 18 hours on a single charge.
And to recharge it, it is, how do you recharge?
Well, just a simple USB charge that plugs in.
Okay,
Like a
and is
phone?
there just the one model?
No, we have two models currently, one that fits a full or three-quarter face helmet, and the other that fits a half helmet model.
And Leslie, so you are using your own helmet, and then this is what the kit looks like. Can we hold that up there to the camera? And so this part goes on the motorcycle?
Yes, this is the install module, and there's 5 wires that simply wire to your ground, power, brake, left and right turn signal. And then we provide the clamps, and then this is the piece that adheres to your helmet. And then one of these can pair to 2 helmets. So if you've got a rider and a passenger, you can actually purchase a second one of these and then pair to 2 helmets that can then be turned on and off depending upon if your passenger's riding or not.
And Leslie, are they out now, and what do they retail for?
They are currently shipping and can be found at various retailers, and they retail for $89 to $99.
Are they on Amazon?
Yes, they can be found at
On
Amazon.
Okay, very good. And your website is?
www.whistlergroup.com.
Whistlergroup.com. I think that's a really neat idea for driving around the city or driving around anywhere, that the turn signals and the brake lights all on the back of your head. I have nothing on the back of my head, not even hair. Dick Bartolo, Mads Medistrator, and the Giz Wiz One Take Theater here on gizwiz.tv. Bye.
I think that is a great idea.
I think it is too. You know, I don't have a motorcycle, but I'm just thinking if you wear and a lot of people do, just on a regular bike, it's pretty good that you can indicate which way you're turning.
Yeah.
And you can have the brake lights. I think the brake lights blink twice, and then just stay steady. There are some options on the helmet of whether you want flashing or steady. And I forgot to ask her how much a single unit was, but that was very clever that
You can have multiple
if someone
units
else is
paired.
riding with you,
Yeah.
then you want the signals to go to their helmet because now their helmet is blocking your helmet. So you want the signal lights to be on the rider back of you.
Right. Bleak has I like Bleak in the chat rooms review. Terrible name, terrible packaging, great product.
I see. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, the other thing that pops into mind is I remember when cars were required to have the second brake light in the middle of the car. You know, you used to always have just the 2 brake lights on the side, and they were required to have the middle brake light. And this is what it feels like is a motorcycle has the smallest brake lights ever on the back of a motorcycle.
And also, if you're in like an SUV or a truck or something,
Absolutely.
you're not going to see the brake lights
Absolutely.
at all.
I think this is a brilliant idea. I really like this idea a lot. I'm surprised that they don't have a wired version, to be honest.
A wired version?
It seems like you could just like you're sitting on the motorcycle anyway.
I see.
Wire it in because the battery life was, what was it? It was like 12 hours?
She said 12 hours on one charge.
Right.
And it took an hour to charge, and it's USB.
Right.
So just take it in the house at night and charge it.
Right.
And I found one place, I never heard of the company, but it's on my website. They're selling it for $69. Now, Whistler, the worst place to buy it would be Whistler website.
Wow.
I know. They have it listed for $130. Almost Amazon. Most places on Amazon was the lowest on Amazon I found was 87. But as I said, if you shop around, I don't know this place. I think it was called CompServe, not CompuServe. I think it was just called CompServe.
The old
and
ISP.
They have it. They have it for $69.
Wow, but this is a smart idea.
It's a clever idea, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Good find.
And I don't know. According to her, it's very easy to wire. It sounds easy, just two wires to power, one to the brake, one to each turn signal. But the result would be good if you could, if you want to be safe. Moto Glow.
Moto Glow.
Moto Glow.
Moto Glow.
Not to be confused with Mop and Glow.
No.
Which is what you polish your motorcycle with.
Moto Glow. I mean, why couldn't they? Break.
It is not.
Break ahead. Or I don't know. Well, that's bad.
Yeah, something. Also, glow doesn't sound. Like I don't know.
I don't know. Moving on.
I found something from Zeiss. Do you have much? Do you own a VR device?
No.
Virtual reality device? No. Okay.
But Zeiss.
And you don't want to, or?
No. I am so excited about VR technology.
Okay.
I will definitely be adopting one of the technologies. There's a lot going on right now. There's so much going on right now with VR technology. It's depending on either if you're looking at Oculus or Morpheus from PlayStation. There's also one called Star VR, which uses multiple displays so that it gives more peripheral vision than just sort of the start area. There's a lot. I mean, I can't wait until I got to try the Oculus Dev Kit 2 a while back, and then I tried it also again at E3 with a game called Adrift, which I felt super sick playing. But that's because it's a space game where there's no gravity. So like you're flipping upside down stuff. Even if
there's nothing grounding you anywhere.
Nothing grounding you. Like if I was actually in space, I'd probably vomit. But yeah, that was a weird. And then there's HoloLens, which HoloLens to me isn't really VR. It's much more augmented reality. But
my only experience before trying this on was the cardboard.
Yes.
From Google.
Yes.
Which was, what was it, $20 or something?
Something like that. Yeah.
You folded it up and you stuck your phone in it. Anyway, so the Zeiss VR One, it's called. And I was interested in it because Zeiss, when it comes to lenses.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Is this? I didn't want to confuse it for a different company. Zeiss lenses, which is make most of the glass in my webcams, even.
Yes.
They say Carl Zeiss lenses.
Absolutely.
Company.
I think Logitech is probably the only one using Zeiss lenses. We can just run a little video in the background. There's really no way to make this is a good way for you to actually see what they look like. And I'll tell you why I thought they looked better than most. And so these are people who are putting it on for the first time.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's sick.
There's someone on the box. Oh my God.
And this is a game where they have something dancing on the box, which
interesting.
Oh my God, that's so cool. I've got
so they can see through this?
Yes, there is a way that lens lets you see through it.
Interesting.
For certain apps or games.
And you're seeing it through a camera.
And I'm part of the Kelly.
Oh my God, I see some lady swinging some device at me.
I don't know, I can't
viciously.
There's a lady on the box. A lady on the box.
Oh, got the running girl. Yeah, there's the running girl.
Why is she memorable?
She's got massive.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep this now.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but what I liked about, first of all, they have, according to Zeiss, not only incredibly fine lenses, but much bigger lenses than their competitors. There's no, I asked about adjustment. There's no adjustment for the lens, but it's designed that you just wear your normal glasses when you wear this.
Interesting.
Which is what I did, which I had no problem. Also, I think that there's better reaction to what you're seeing because they make every phone needs to have its own carrier.
Case.
Okay.
Yeah.
Case. Yeah. Exactly. And why it makes the unit look great is that when you slide your phone in, it locks into the VR One.
Got it.
And outside of a little seam, there's nothing sticking out.
So this makes much more sense. So the lenses that they're using are these lenses behind the phone.
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
that makes so much more sense.
Exactly. And this just blew me away, is that they've gotten some 5,000 requests for other phones. So what they've done, if you go to the VR website, they have CAD downloads so you can print your own tray for your own phone.
Oh, wow.
So they on their website, you can print a smartphone tray for the Galaxy S4, S6, the LG.
So cool.
The Google Nexus 5. Is that clever?
That is wow, jaw-dropping. That you can 3D print a part for this. That's what they built in, is 3D print your own phone.
Isn't that neat?
That is so cool.
My God, what a... You know, if companies wanted to be greedy, they could say you can only buy them from us. But what a great idea.
What a big problem, right? That's when you said it's specifically made for the phone. My first thought was, wow, okay, so there's going to be like 5 phones that got whitelisted. Those are the only ones available, and it solves the problem so elegantly.
Yes, and when there's the iPhone 7, you know, maybe before it becomes super popular, they'll make the drawer the CAD plan.
Yeah.
Was it a CAD plan or program?
CAD file.
CAD file, so that you can print your own. And I'm thinking, boy, it would be nice if other companies did this. Said, oh, you know, that thing you bought 2 years ago doesn't work anymore with your new phone. Well, go to our website and go to a friend with a 3D printer, or take the CAD file and go online, and there are a lot of 3D services where you upload your file and they make a 3D thing for you, and you pay $20 or whatever it is.
Can you imagine a Android speaker where it has the little micro USB plug in it,
right?
And that's how they dealt with all the different versions. Is here's the CAD files. Also, if you want to upload it to us, you know, we could 3D print one of these on demand, or you can 3D print your own, and it will ship your speaker system will ship with the little piece to slide in there, and then put your phone on top of it. That's so cool.
It's very clever. It's very clever. And again, this is one of those things where, for some reason, so the VR One by itself is $120. But I mean, if you have the iPhone 6 or the Galaxy S5, it's easier to just pay the extra $10 and get it with the phone-specific slide you need. Then it's $129.99. So you get the VR One and one smartphone tray. Or you can pay $120, and if it's not, they don't make their own tray, then you would go online and print your own tray. The thing is, online on Amazon, there was one place it was $187 or something. So always be aware the list price. Yes, be aware the list price is $120 or $129.99, and don't pay $187.
Right. Well, the 3 amazing gadgets. You knocked each gadget out of the park. this episode. Very good finds on all three gadgets.
And hard to find.
Yeah.
Because like we talked about in the past, there are so many same things, and I was really thrilled to be able to find 3 things hopefully you didn't know about. And I guess I succeeded.
You did. You absolutely did. Before we move on to the Crappy Corner, we have to thank our sponsor for this episode, Audible. Audible.com is the leading provider of audiobooks with over 180,000 downloadable titles across all type of literature, including fiction, nonfiction, and periodicals. I love Audible. I've been listening to Audible for years. I wish there was a quick way for me to find out how many books I have in my library. I had to remove some books from the app while I was traveling because I had, I think, 13 gigabytes of books downloaded because I had used so many books. Let's see. I see listening.
But they're always in your library anyway, right?
They are. They are. Well, I had this. I've had this phone now for a year, so I had that many gigabytes of books was because I had downloaded one, and then oh my gosh, I have 100 titles in my library. I've been using it since 2011. Whoops, that's not what I wanted that to be.
Right.
Look at this is my graph since 2011.
Wow.
I now have 100 books in my library. I'm currently listening to a book about Elon Musk. It's so good, and I also listen to the Witcher series. I could go on about hundreds and hundreds of books, literally, because I have them all in my library. That are found on Audible. Let me just highlight one. This one is Elon Musk. It's made by Ashley Vance. This book, you know Elon Musk, the guy who's making rockets and solar panels and batteries. He is literally changing the future of the entire world. One man, and this is a biography on him and goes into his childhood and just his personality. One thing that I gleaned from this book, which I was really happy about, is apparently when he was still in college, he played a lot of video games, which makes me feel pretty good because I myself play a lot of video games, and I hope, I always think I'm wasting my time playing video games. Very good that Elon Musk, the person who I believe is seriously changing the world the most out of anyone, is also a big gamer, which I was really excited about. So you could download this audiobook that I'm talking about right now for free because the Giz Wiz has the hookup for you. Head on over to audiblepodcast.com/GizWiz. That's audiblepodcast.com/GizWiz for your free book. You get a free credit. You'll be signing up for 1 credit a month. Once again, that's audiblepodcast.com/GizWiz. And if you like listening or like consuming media on your phone while you're doing chores around the house, while you're killing time in the car, in traffic, Audible is the perfect product for you. So please head on over to audiblepodcast.com/GizWiz. And we thank Audible. So sorry, I interrupted you.
No. Thanking Audible is fine.
Yeah, we thank Audible for their support of the Giz Wiz. Thanks so much.
Well, in a way, I think we do something for society.
Oh yeah.
You and I. I mean, we're in the opposite direction.
Right.
Of your hero, but we are certainly we're having an effect on society.
Listen, we tell people which products to buy and which ones to avoid.
That's it.
And I think that is a big help to society.
Exactly. I don't see any awards coming our way yet.
We'll some of the best people who work, it's just a thankless job.
That's us. And now, speaking of thankless jobs, it's time for...
No, you don't need it, but you might want it at Chad's Crappy Corner.
My cable isn't really all that long. Enter in.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen. He is now in Petaluma with the time curtain, which, by the way, we're selling time curtains now.
Time curtains are
$39.99
in our store.
Okay.
So this month... I need a longer cord here. This month, we are still doing travel gadgets.
Yes.
So it was kind of inspired by my trip to I almost said Vegas. My trip to London.
99% of the time when people in tech travel, it's to Vegas.
It's true.
It's easy to get that mixed up.
It's true. It is just Los Angeles, Las Vegas, London. No matter where I travel, it seems like Vegas is just so close by. So we're showing off travel gadgets. It's funny. Last week's gadgets and this week's gadgets are both not all that crappy.
No, they're not.
I haven't been doing. This is almost like my favorite corner. Is actually what it's turned into. So I need to get back.
This is Chad's less crappy corner.
Exactly. This is Chad's interesting corner.
Okay.
So this is actually a gift that I got for Leo when he went traveling. When I was still back in Petaluma. He travels like once a year. He goes on one big vacation, one time.
Yes, he's there and he's off now doing it.
Right, exactly. And so this is what I found, and I actually bought one for myself, and then I've subsequently lost it. So this is a brand new one. This is a travel luggage scale, and it's very compact. And it has a digital readout, and you can go in between either pounds or kilos. So to show this off, I actually decided to bring my luggage. It's right here. This has not been unpacked. How I pack is I have
that's all dirty underwear.
It is. No, this is all dirty clothes right here.
Wow.
Still have not unpacked them. So we're going to go to the product shot, and we're going to take this, and we're just going to just right on over here to my actual luggage.
How many luggage strings are on that suitcase?
This one is the flight one, so we can get rid of that. This is
Have
the
you left every string on as a thing?
Well, no. This is just so I could tell if it's my bag or not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
and then this is the address tag, and I have some more strings over here.
Okay.
Whoops, right down there, so I can tell this is my luggage. So the unit has on/off. You just turn it on right there, and then it has a digital scale. Right now I have it in pounds, but you can switch to. You have to click and unit. There we go. Oh, Fahrenheit. Oh, it has a thermometer? It has a thermometer?
You know what? It's very funny because when you said what it was, I looked on Amazon and it says it also has, it says at the very bottom, extra feature, thermostat display.
It has a temperature. It's not focusing, but yeah, temperature indicator. It's written on the box. I just found that out right now. Okay. Interesting. And we also have kilograms.
Is this way you can tell if your luggage is ill or not? So, your luggage weighs 50 pounds but has a very high fever.
It's 20 degrees Celsius or 68 degrees Fahrenheit in here. It's a cold room.
Wow, that's pretty chilly.
Yeah, wow. But that is news to me. Okay. This has a max weight of 110 pounds. So, and then it comes with, this is like, your strap. And on the other end is a, it'll just fall right onto that hook to keep it all
good,
together.
Okay.
So we'll try this out. Currently at 0 pounds. Remember that that 50 pounds, and you can see it's pretty quick. 50 pounds is the limit. I'm going to point it towards you, and there's a dot in there. It's a little hard to tell, but there is a point.
Okay.
So like right now, that's 4.5 pounds. So all you do is lift it up. And we're under 41.2 pounds is the weight of this luggage, and it keeps it there. Whoops, sorry about that.
It keeps it for a minute. Oh, that's good.
Keeps it for a little while.
Very nice.
And the cool thing is, of course, and as you can tell, very compact. You now just take this, put it into your backpack. You have a very small, travel scale. To make sure that once you get to the airport, you're not quickly unpacking, quickly rearranging, figuring out where that extra $50 is going to come from to pay for the overpacked luggage. In fact, NW says says 49.9 pounds. That's how I I pack everything. And you can also,
what does that gem cost?
This is it was fairly inexpensive, if I remember correctly, at $10.50. Oh wow, it's gone down. $8.20. It's currently $8.20 on
that is a riot.
Amazon. That's funny. So anyway, I thought that this was, considering that a luggage fee is at least $50. At least $50. Buying something once for $8.20, I'm pretty positive I bought it for $10, is great.
Chad, I'm looking at the description. Why would they do this? It says, Camry, 110-pound luggage scale with temperature sensor and tear function without backlight.
Without backlight.
Right. Why
it
would
does not have this feature.
Right.
Backlight
maybe they sell another one that has a backlight. That is so funny.
That is weird. Oh, that's sponsored items. That is so funny.
Yeah, but $10.50, that's very good.
Yes, and of course it was very easy to share. You know, it's so
what a great idea.
Portable. So you just go over to your friends. You know, I was traveling with friends. You give it to them real quick. They test their luggage. You move on. You know, it was.
And you gave everybody their earplugs?
I did. I did. We had two very loud snores.
Weighing your luggage, giving earplugs. Go ahead.
So yeah, no, I gave out all the earplugs that I could. When we were in London, it was literally the hottest day in history.
What?
In all of recorded history, there was not a hotter day in London that we were there.
So it was what, 71?
It was right. It was 90 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow.
96 degrees Fahrenheit or something like that. But nowhere is there air conditioning. They call it aircon over there. So we had to open up all the windows, and we were on a pretty busy street. So I passed out earplugs to everyone so that we could sleep
how great.
During all the traffic. So whoops. So that worked out pretty well. Anyway, that is my cool corner.
Crapless. Someone suggested
corner.
Chad's crapless corner.
Yeah, that is the backlit not included. Don't be fooled. No backlit available. Cool. With that, let's move on to Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play. In Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Foghorn.
And our letter for our viewers' video was very funny because earlier today there was no viewer video. We have two videos here. we're out of videos. Now we have a couple of videos, and we always joke that there are no standards, but there are a couple. Okay.
Yeah.
One video we have, it is so dark. I hear the man talking, but I don't see what he has in his hand. And then we have another video where, and then there's a part over here. I don't know. We can't hear what he's saying. Okay. So I went to the warehouse and got my own gadget, and about 5 o'clock, an email comes with a warehouse video, and I figured, I'll take the thing out from the warehouse, and I can do that another time. So it turns out Chris G is moving. He happened to get all his old electronics in one place, and he decided, hey, I'll make a video, and this is Chris's video.
Thank you so much, Chris.
All right, this is Chris in Kansas City. You might see me in the chat room or my online presence as Eternal Ozzy.
Ooh.
I'm getting ready to move here, and I'm moving about a mile or two away from where I'm at now, and I was kind of going through my boxes of random stuff, and I kind of ran across the history of my mobile technology. Starting first with way back in the day, I couldn't even tell you what year this was. I was using this handspring visor prism, which was one of the first color PDAs. I obviously can't show you this because its battery died long ago. That ran the Palm operating system. From there, I jumped up to the Dell Axims, which were pocket PCs. To my surprise, this little monster actually turns on. If it's
wow!
I don't know if I can zoom in on this at all, but
wow, look at that!
It actually still works.
Yeah,
pocket operating system.
I didn't have a Wi-Fi hotspot old enough to connect this thing to.
Yeah, A. You need just pure A Wi-Fi.
Semi-modern Wi-Fi hotspots that I have. I used that for a very long time. Then I went to cellular, and with this little monster on AT&T and Singular's network, it's called the OGO. It literally was just a device that did text messaging.
I never heard of that.
And AOL, Yahoo, and Microsoft email.
It's like a smart. It's
so it's basically an email
pager,
device.
basically.
From there, I went to a BlackBerry, and I obviously don't have a BlackBerry anymore. And pretty much from there, from BlackBerry, I went to all the various trios, and now I'm all the way up to the modern technology, mobile technology of like a Dell Venue Android tablet, or what I'm filming on now is my Lumia 635 cell phone. So I've gone all the way through the spectrum of different mobile devices over the years, from my Visor Prism to my Dell Pocket PCs to my OGO, which is actually still one of my favorite little devices. But they kicked me off the network because they stopped supporting them. And now I'm on using what we consider modern technology to Android tablets or Windows tablets. So I just thought I'd share all this like crazy ancient technology, and I was just so shocked that this thing actually powered on when I plugged it in. And then you could tell it's just a big square piece of plastic with a tiny little 3.5-inch screen. But that little thing, it got a workout because I used it at work and I used it everywhere I went. So this is Chris in Kansas City, Eternal Ozzy, just showing you my history of my ancient devices.
That's
great. That's great.
Neat.
I remember that device that locked into the keyboard. That was one of the first times I saw a device that actually made a keyboard that had, what was it, the Palm? I forgot what the gadget was in the back. Yeah, the full-size keyboard. That I mean, it looked a little weird. You have this big keyboard and you're typing on this tiny little device. Well, Chris G in Kansas City, shoot me your snail mail
Ozzy,
address.
Very cool.
Yeah, Ozzy, you will get a copy of Mad Magazine, one of those 35-year-old Alfred E. Newman pictures. And as you heard us say, we're out of videos that are usable. So send us your video. Like Chris, can be just about anything. Stuff you're getting ready to throw out, something that you bought and hate, your favorite gadget, even if it's a new gadget and you love it. Anything you want to share with the Giz Wiz audience. Just make a little video, 2 to 3 minutes. 3 minutes is kind of max. Put it on YouTube and send the link to mail@gizwiz.tv. Then
what did I do?
Don't send it to the luggage people.
Here we are.
Send it to mail@gizwiz.tv.
Please do it. It's so easy. Just pull out your phone, put it on your calendar right now.
Yeah, exactly.
On Friday,
and get us something quick. We need something for next Thursday.
Yeah. On Sunday, let me go find something in the house and just record something. Your phone is the perfect camera, and as long as we can see you and hear you, you could be on the Giz Wiz as well, and get some cool stuff from Dick.
Get some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
With that, let's move on to the letter. La, 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 letters. La, 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 letters. Here come the letters, the lovely letters. Here come the Giz Wiz letters. Here comes the Giz Wiz letters. Here come the Giz Wiz letters now.
Dr. Mom says the OGO was an AT&T exclusive.
Ooh.
It was their answer to the T-Mobile Sidekick.
No way. That makes
I think the Sidekick was better looking than that.
Yeah, the Sidekick was, I remember the Sidekick was all the rage.
Yeah,
Sidekick
someone at
was
ABC had it, and I was so jealous. Oh, the side didn't the sidekick like open?
Yeah, it opened really
You
cool.
spun it opened in a
flip
weird
out.
way, right?
It flip, yeah. So it had and it would flip around.
Yes.
To get up to the top, and you could just take your thumb and kind of flip it open. Sidekick was a really cool device.
Yeah. Okay, the letter of the week, dear Dick and Chad, or Chad and Dick, whichever you prefer. This is from Wolf68K. The subject is the slingshot is real.
I love this.
Now, this goes back to a gadget. Was it about 2 weeks ago? Chad showed, he was doing survival gadget, and he showed us this knife that did everything in the world.
I might still have this knife around. Where is
Okay, well, I'll start reading the letter, and
There it is.
Okay, good. So I got my knife at a gun show when I was 14 or 15 years old. I am now 43. I still
This
have
knife?
it to this day. Yes.
What?
The slingshot, you were saying it seems like there was a slingshot, but there was no string. Anyways, the slingshot is not an urban legend. Mine has it. It also has an extra piece of spring for the harpoon piece.
What?
The bottle opener end is also a can opener and slotted screwdriver. The wire saw, mine broke when I tried to use it.
Oh.
And now, this is why you really got taken, Chad. Mine came with 4 wind and waterproof matches.
What?
A small piece of sandpaper to strike them on. A pencil and 2 safety pins.
I got the
I had to
safety pins
replace
of the pencil.
Oh, you still do? Okay.
Yeah, that's.
I had to
close
replace the
that.
bandages because I actually had to use them once when I was camping.
Oh, that's funny.
The Morse code,
tube.
printing rubbed off over time. You have Morse code on yours?
I did.
Okay. So beware. Send messages right away because the Morse code wears off fast. Everything else is pretty much the same. The fishing hooks, the weights, the fire striker, the whistle, the sterile knife, sewing needles, compass, signal mirror, and so on. Some of it is so old, I wouldn't really rely on it now, but the rest should be okay. Not that I go camping anymore. I included a pic to show you that the slingshot is very real.
That's so funny.
Sorry for the bad quality of the image. Wolf 68K. So this knife has been around, been adjusted over the years.
Yeah.
But he bought his about 28 years ago.
That is so insane. Like, and it still has.
Did you find yours?
Yeah. Mine's right here.
Show yours.
New. Okay.
New. Look at the blade is the same.
I know. It's insane.
Isn't that
new, old. New. Oops, I'm still showing off.
You're dying to show people those sneakers there. Oh,
yeah. These cool sneakers. I'm wearing shoes today, everyone. Wearing shoes. I mean, that is so funny.
Now, it's entirely possible that in the interim, these languished in a warehouse somewhere.
Yeah.
Or somebody went up to their attic and said, you know what? I liked this knife when I was a kid. I should manufacture them again. So we don't know if it's been constantly sold for 30 years, but we do know that the product has existed in some form for more than 30 years. Kind of fun when you think about it.
Yes. And it could be that the matches and some of the other features, like the slingshot, could be taken away due to regulations.
It could be that you're not allowed to mail matches in a package.
Right, or that you can't fly with them, or some states, outlaw slingshots, and so
that could be. Or some kid hurt himself and said, we're going to sue you unless you take that mucky muck slingshot out of that knife.
So funny. What a
Isn't
good
that funny?
find.
Yeah. Wolf 68K. Thank you for showing us your old knife.
Yeah, and this is now made out of plastic. It has really because the sheath is plastic, and in this it looks like it's a metal sheath. Just very funny.
Or was it fabric? It looks very beat up, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But for age.
Very, very fun. I mean, it's even funny if you notice right there, there's a little hole in the sheath.
Yeah.
On mine, I have the exact same hole right there.
Oh, that's so
funny. It's just funny. It's just really funny to kind of go in between the
yes.
two. Very funny. Very great letter. Great letter. Fantastic letter. So thank you for sending that over. Big thanks to everyone who watches and subscribes. Just want to give a humongous thanks to our Patreon supporters. You guys help make the show happen every single week. We have 372 Patreon supporters right now.
We could use a few more, right? Even though we had an ad today, we've been adless for a while. And like we say, we're not trying to make money. We're trying to lose less.
We are trying to lose less. So any time, and even if you can just give $1 per episode. Tom Merritt puts it really well. He says value for value. So if you got any value out of the show.
Oh, don't say that. We'll get nothing.
Oh, gosh. You're right.
No, think
value
charity.
For no value.
Value plus charity.
Value plus give us. Anyway. So thank you so much to all of our supporters. You guys are really making dreams come true.
No, it is true. I mean, this is our 10th independent episode.
Wow.
And it's just great. We're in the same time slot we had at Twit, and we have so many, Becky and Dr. Mom and Beatmaster. I don't want to miss out on anybody, but you get the idea. We have so many
PC
fans
guy I'm seeing right there
who followed us on over, Dr. Morpheus, and the man with the unpronounceable Odell Weiss on the West, whatever that man's name is.
Right. And the chat room has stayed solid for the past few episodes at around 100 people in the chat room. Right now we're at 95. So.
This is, the first day I thought, is this the most suicidal thing we ever did? As Chad and I talked to each other, and two people in the chat room say, who are those two people? So it's great that our fans followed us.
Yeah, I'm super happy. It's been fantastic. So thank you so much. Don't forget to play What the Heck Is It over at gizwiz.biz.
Yes. You haven't even seen the new one, right?
Oh, I haven't.
No, because we
I get to learn what the old one was, too. I literally have no idea what that thing is. Oh, whoops, I'm at gizwiz.tv.
Is this the most suicidal thing we ever did, as Chad and I...
Go away. There we go.
Go away. And I'm turning around here to look at something else, because I wanted to see... Okay. All right, so... Oh, wait, did you know what the other one was?
I didn't.
Well, what was your best guess?
This. Gosh... I really don't know. I mean, it looks like some sort of sharpener type thing.
Okay. Actually, just two people got it. It is a door opener for people with limited mobility. What? Each one of those little circles is a spring-loaded pin.
That's what I thought. I got that much. And I've seen that.
You push it up against something that you have to turn, and then you have a lot more leverage. So like if you're locking a door and it has one of those little steel things on the back for the deadbolt, if you push this against that, now you have a much bigger handle to turn. And it's on. You can get it on Amazon for about $7.
Interesting.
And I'm just looking here at some of the... a lot of people answered it had something to do with bees, like a beehive cleaner, because of all those little things. A dish of very conformist bacteria, Andrew said. A cookie cutter for people who like extremely small cookies.
That's a good one.
John Hatton. Oh, yeah, a lot of them. Clean out your spaghetti strainer, Dune Runner. This is very good from John Sell. California's new low-flow shower head.
Every hole that the water would come out of has been plugged.
Is blocked.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why we like. So play the what the heck is it? Up to 12 answers for the right. Up to 12 autographed Mad magazines for the right answer, but up to 24 for the silly ones because we really like. We like to laugh, and we love it when you're creative. And this is the new July-August game.
Yes. Okay. This is obvious. This is obvious. You're out and about. You've had a long day in the pumpkin patch, and you need something to drink. So you take this and you slam it into a pumpkin. Pumpkin juice comes out of it. It's a pumpkin juice tap, obviously.
Well, I obviously can't say yes or no because otherwise 12 people write in and
give correct Mad magazines. I know. I'm sorry I gave it away so quickly.
It's so close. It just says it. That's
right there.
I knew I didn't disguise it enough.
Yeah, exactly. You shouldn't have taken a photo of it, Dick. That's the problem.
That was the problem.
I knew. So head on over to gizwiz.biz and play What the Heck Is It? And also, while you're there, by the way, Dick writes up great, it's sort of like mini articles on each product that we talk about. We link to these on gizwiz.tv, but there's a lot more information about each product here on gizwiz.biz for you to look at. So head on over there if you want a better write-up than our own website. Our own website, though, is where you can catch past episodes of the Giz Wiz. That's gizwiz.tv if you want to check that out. And we're just so happy to have it. This was made by two of my favorite people in the whole wide world. Whenever we're live, you can just go here and look. You'll see us. We're live. And
that's great. Our website, that website is great.
Isn't it fantastic? It's really cool. It's mobile responsive too. Have you seen this? If you pull this in from the side, now the menus go down here.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's a really good website.
Wow.
Yeah, and so it'll just detect based off of your screen size. What it should use. Sorry, we're going into stream inception here. You can also join the chat room whenever we're live. We are live every Thursday at around 4:30 Pacific time. That's about 7:30 Eastern time. There's also links here to subscribe on iTunes, HDSD video, audio, or YouTube, or join our chat room. And then, of course, all the past episodes or links to learn about us or see the Patreon and also contact us right here. So you can find that email very quickly.
Perfect.
Once again, thank you everyone who watched, subscribed, or supported the show. And we'll see you next week on The Giz Wiz.
I'll be here.